Let's take a look at the graph. Last time we looked at the graph was on October the 20th. Here is a recap. This inverted head and shoulder. So we have, this is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the right shoulder, and this is the neckline. And right at this point, which is around the third week in October, it broke out. And now the volume is picking up drastically. So all of these patterns is pointing to a high probability that the graph is beginning this new breakout. On the daily chart, the 10 days moving average continued to trend upward. Within another day or so, it's going to cross over this 50-day. I mean, that's one of the very bullish signs that I've been looking for. The Bollinger Band is forming out very nicely. Right at this point, before the graph was able to trade over the 10 days moving average, the width of the band was extremely tight. Now it is starting to expand and the graph is looking to ride this upper band. The stochastic oscillator is showing this upward momentum. So all of this is pointing to a very high degree of confidence that the graph is in the process of this major breakout. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for the graph, and the data I have is to 7:50 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 24th. Last time when we looked at the graph was on October the 20th. Graph was able to close the day over both the 10 days as well as the 50 days. And the following day spiked up big. Then we had this first major bullish signal where the 10 days cross over and lead the 50 days. After that, the graph continued to ride this 10 days moving average and traded higher. Today, graph spike up. Right now, it is trading at around $1.02 or about 9% higher. Looks like the graph is on its way to reach my first target, which is at $1.09. Let's take a look at the graph on this 1-hour chart. After the graph spiked up to 1.09, then retraced, formed this little falling wedge, broke out. So technically, the target for this breakout should take the graph to our first target of about 1.09. After broke out of this falling wedge, it spiked up, traded sideways, and then broke out around the third week in October. Volume picked up, the graph spiked up to about 88 cents, and then retraced following this downward channel. So the graph was forming this little bull flag, and then it broke out, ran up, very much repeat another bull flag, broke out, very strong buying volume. The target for the breakout of this new bull flag should take the graph to about 1.09. That is the exact target for the breakout of this falling wedge. So I expect the graph to run up and hit our first target at 1.09. But at 1.09, it would also be testing this prior high. And if we look at this chart, the graph tried to cross over this 1.09 1, 2, 3 times and was not able to do that. So I do expect heavy selling pressure at this point. So there is a strong possibility that the price may retrace. And I expect to see the price retrace by about 38.2% or retrace down to about 90 cents. Then it would consolidate and then run up again and retest this level and should be able to cross over that by then. While doing that, the graph would also be forming this new cup and handle base, and the breakout would technically take it to about $1.50. Go back to the daily chart. Again, I mean, the chart is looking great, very, very bullish. We had this bull signal where the 10 days cross over and lead the 50 days. And now the 10-day continue to trend upward. And the gap is getting wider between the 10-day and the 50 days. The Bollinger Band contracted. Now it expanded after the price spike up. And the graph is riding the upper band of this Bollinger Band. Another very bullish sign. Volume starting to pick up. Stochastic oscillator is showing very strong upward momentum. So the graph is definitely on this new bull run. And I expect to see the price reach my first target at 1.09. After that, there will be retracement as the graph would be building out the handle for this cup and handle. And then it will retest 109 cross over, and eventually zigzag its way to our target price of $1.50. The Graph is a great project. It is the Google of the blockchain. It's been traded sideways for a while. It is due for this major run up in price. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.